Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Delta556 and today for this episode of my Fallout 3 playthrough, we are headed back to Vault 101 to do the Trouble on the Homefront quest. Actually, I'm gonna activate the distress signal, or the emergency frequency.
Automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats.
Alright, so with that being said,
Automated.
turn off the frequency, activate the quest, go ahead and enter Vault 101. Alright, hello there, Vault 101. I mean, I'm not sure how you would type in what the password is unless you speak the password into the little speaker, but yeah, I don't know.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
I need to talk with Amada. I got her message.
Amada's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
The risk I'm willing to take.
Technically, this means I'm supposed to report her. To tell the truth, I'm supposed to report you being here too. But I've been getting mighty forgetful in my old age, you know? We've got more than enough trouble without me adding to it.
What sort of trouble do you mean?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
Dad would be horrified to know all that if he were still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit, and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So what now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
Alright, I'll go see what I can do about all this.
Okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
Alright, so I think the easiest way to do this is to go to the security place, where the jail cells are.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again. Aha! Well,
He's gonna take me on and I have a minigun. Also didn't mean to switch to third person, but oh well. Got a finger, so he is an evil character. But we got the jail cell password, which will be useful shortly. And there's another copy of the jail cell password in case you don't kill him somehow. Inside this little locker in this corner. Alright, unlock this little door. Check the confidential. Read that basically the security is planning on an attack on the Overseer. And you can tell the Overseer about that to pretty much end. And also, you can let him out, and he
I
knows.
never thought you'd be back. It's
Pretty
been
sure
a
he
while,
knows about
kid.
the attack as
Guess a
well.
goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
What did you hear from
I
them?
heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amada and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all.
Cool.
Watch yourself down here.
Thank you for the information.
Damn, look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
What kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole Overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Don't worry, I'm trying to help the entire vault.
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices?
I will be going now.
Catch you later. Maybe.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
I came back to open Liam Neeson's safe because I couldn't have picked it before I left the vault.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
Yeah, you saved me back then, so I'll help out now.
I just
Yeah.
wish we
Good
could
option.
save more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
How did you find that out?
After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions.
Sounds like he's gone crazy with power and needs to be stopped.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
I think I have a solution for the vault's troubles.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
Yep, I swear I'll stop him. Just watch.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right? I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
Alright.
It's good to see you again.
How'd the operation go, Andy? It went pretty well, it looks like. Yeah, in this room you'll find the medicine bobblehead if you missed it your first time coming through here. And then this framed quote right here is a secret safe. Unlock that. Average lock, so there's no way you could possibly pick it before leaving the vault. But this is where you can find some rocket launcher schematics, roll as a holotape, home sweet home, and some bottle caps.
We'll do a model. Watch out for yourself.
And because I already have a rocket launcher schematics, picking up that one will just improve the condition of the one, or when I craft new ones. Alright, Mr. Overseer person.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
With your leadership, no one in this vault has much of a future.
That would be where you're wrong, young man. By locking down this vault, I'm protecting its future. In fact, I was protecting its future when I had to make those unpleasant choices the night you and your father abandoned us. I only wish I could have stopped your father before he left. If anyone's to blame for the unpleasantness, it's him.
Don't try to justify your murders and lies, they were never threats.
Spoken like someone who's never had to make difficult decisions. Like someone who's never had to lead. Jonas was leaving with your father. Their departure would lead to others leaving as well. And before you know it, half of the vault would be gone. And then, our home, the last safe, pure bastion of humanity, would be reduced to a lonely handful of aging holdouts, too few to continue.
You're not protecting your people, you're destroying them. Can't you see that?
I'm afraid you're the short-sighted one here. I'm simply keeping them safe and untouched by the war above. The real danger are the rebels and insurgents who insist on risking all of our lives just to die out there in the wastes. If they weren't trying to throw our lives away like that, we could go back to the peaceful life we once had. Everyone would be happy again.
Why are they rebelling?
I just don't know. Don't they realize how dangerous it is out there? But instead, they would throw away the safety of the vault's isolation just to follow in your footsteps. I can't allow them to do that to themselves or to the rest of us.
I believe I have the solution to the vault's problem.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
The rebels are right, you need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
No, I could go for the speech check, but since we read that terminal and we got the note about the security's attack on the rebels, I tell him about it, and then he'll step down. We don't even need to pass the speech check.
Damn it! I told them I won't let this degenerate into violence again. The vault simply can't take the instability anymore. But maybe you're right. They simply can't stand the pressure anymore. And now the purity and perfection of my vault is crumbling all around me.
Humanity isn't about pure genetics, it's about never giving up hope, even now.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
In karma, he'll leave. We just gotta go and talk to Amada and tell her about the turn of events.
That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you.
It's good to see you again.
Hello, Amada.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
I just had a little talk with him and explained a few things, all quite civil.
You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
Whatever it is, I'm glad to help.
I know you are. And on behalf of the vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
I understand. Goodbye, Amada.
We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again. Evening.
Cool. That? All we need to do now is leave Vault 101 forever. Alright, as we head towards the exit of the vault for the last time, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Leave a comment, let me know how you felt about the video, or like what you think of it. If there's any sort of things I can improve in my videos or whatnot. And if you're new, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. But with all that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you guys later. Delta Wolf, out.